It's been a really rewarding experience. It came out of recognizing the lack of curricular focus on Asian American perspectives. And to some extent, right, like every curriculum is making decisions about what to focus on, and there have obviously been lots of debates about that in the past, but as I've taught at Green Hope and seen the Asian American population grow from 20% to 38%, it felt like it was a need that we were really not addressing. It's always been with students in it, so I've got student leadership and student members, and together they've gathered over 50 narratives, gotten stories connecting people in Cary to over 25 countries, connecting people to 23 different states, so they're the ones going out and doing this work.
So the background of the project arose as us students when we were taking classes at Green Hope. When we took American History, AAPI American History, there was little to no mention of Asian American topics at all. When you search up in the textbook that we used, there was 2 results for it when you searched Asian American. And our school, demographic-wise, is 38%, so it's almost 40% Asian American, which is substantially higher, of course, than the state and national demographics. And so we thought it only makes sense to start a project where we amplified the voices of what we saw were the underrepresented.
Asian American history isn't only important for Asian Americans. You know, there was no one country or culture that built the United States. It's always been a cumulative effort. And so if we want to understand our history and we want to embrace the future and knowing all of it together, building that foundation of cultural knowledge, we have to include every culture who's been a part of it.
Well, I'm so happy that the electives is here because I really think that it will introduce a concrete way of educating people and increasing representation here at Green Hope. Like I said before, our school is almost 40% Asian, and there's an African American history class, there's a Native American history class, there's a European history class, and now that there's an Asian American class, I think that really solidifies what the school needs to become more equitable, to become more representative of its student body, and I'm super glad that we have it now.
In many ways, this class I thought this class was possible because of the incredible work that's being done with American Indian Studies next door. We've got a brand new African American Studies program. Obviously that now has a AP designation, and so that brings even more, due interest towards it. So this is definitely building on the work that other people and so many scholars are doing.
And maybe people aren't aware of the impact that Asian American cultures have had on the whole of the United States, but that's kind of what we're seeking to solve, because there has been such a huge impact, starting from the 1700s, really. At the dawn of the United States, there were Asian people on this land. They were here and they were doing things. That's not insignificant. So we have to learn all of it together, including a focus on groups who haven't really had that sort of attention paid to them in history classes and education in the past, and we have to provide that.